Well, brunch, speaking of brunch,
yeah, right.
Maybe one of my favorite meals.
Oh, same. And we have quite the roundup of brunch recipes today in the CI kitchen with meteorologist Jacob Dickey. He's ready to cook up a storm.
Yeah, you know, we thought if you didn't win the brunch thing, then we're going to teach you how to make it.
Yes,
right? Yeah.
But you are totally an overachiever today. 3 recipes?
Some of them are really easy, so, you know.
Okay,
whoa.
look at this, like, stack of biscuits that are, like, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Casual?
Are those Pillsbury straight out of the frozen bag?
They're handmade, home rolled, whatever you would call it.
Wow.
Make them bare hands and get dirty with them. So I want to talk about, first off, I've got 3 things for brunch. Now, 2 of them are really easy, and then one of them's in the oven now, which by the end of the show will be ready. First off, buttermilk biscuits. This recipe right here for these Mississippi State Fair buttermilk biscuits comes from the Mississippi State Fair. At the State Fair every year, what they do is they have a booth, and they will hand out biscuits. You can walk up, grab a biscuit, they'll put syrup in you. It's great, and that's what they are right there. And
They're free?
I got this recipe. They're free, yes.
Wow.
They give away between 150,000 and 200,000 biscuits every State Fair for that. And so I was in Mississippi, I learned this. It is 3 simple ingredients. Self-rising flour. You need about 2 cups of that. And you're going to use one of these things. Do you know what this is, Heather?
A little sifter?
A sifter, yeah. So we're going to sift that flour through there, 2 cups of that. Then...
Were you hoping I didn't know that?
I was thinking maybe
Did you notice he didn't ask me because he knew I wouldn't?
Well, yeah.
It's flour.
If I'm sifting things, it's probably got gluten in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. True.
So anyways, 2 cups of self-rising flour sifted. This is how you know it's a good southern recipe. An egg-sized dollop of Crisco. I take a spoon, I scoop it in there, and put it in a bowl. What I do then in the bowl is I mix it with my hands to get that Crisco basically, into the flour so you don't notice it. And then you're going to have like a, nice even flour.
Dough.
You can't tell. You know what I'm talking about? It's not doughy. It's still powdery, but you're just grinding and dissolving that Crisco into the flour there. And then the last thing we do is buttermilk. Now, I could give you a measurement, but some of it is just kind of a eyeball it. Yeah, so you pour it in there. You want your dough to not be sticky, but you don't want it to be dry and powdery. You got to find that nice mixed balance in there. And when you're done then, you can cut your biscuits out, put them on a tray that's greased with a little Crisco on it, stack your biscuits in there nice and tight together, and then you get this nice tray of biscuits right here and ready to go. You do the 2 cups, you get about half. This is actually a double recipe.
Wow.
So it's really
What's your go-to biscuit spread?
Biscuit spread.
What do you put on your biscuit?
The obvious answer here is biscuits and gravy. You got to have sausage gravy on there. I got this. I saw this. Have you ever seen this before? Anyone? Ever seen it? It's a
that makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me a little bit nervous too. I will put my recipe for sausage gravy online. You can get it there. But that's so easy to make, isn't it?
True.
So we'll put that there. But also something like raspberry preserves, butter. These are good where you don't even need it. You want to take a bite of one?
Yeah,
I might as well here. I don't have any plans.
Well, I was going to say,
what's the best?
I like apple butter or honey on mine.
That's what I was going to say. Honey and butter are like the very best.
Just rip it in half or take a bite straight out of it here. It'll be good. So when you sift the flour, one thing I found is if your self-rising flour is a little flat, it's maybe a little older, you can add baking powder in there, and that will help
some of this?
the flour. You want some? Yeah, grab a spoon and put a little on there. Raspberry preserves is one of my favorite ways to have that. So these biscuits are good, delicious. When they come out of the oven, you can't beat them.
Oh yeah, seriously.
So, yeah.
But doesn't it take a while to get like the Crisco all dissolved? I feel like I lose my patience.
But they do at the state fairs. They've just got these ladies that are there, and they're working the whole time. They just sit there all day, and they're just making it. Your hands get dirty and whatnot, but it's so good. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, you spread that really nicely.
Yeah. That's the first recipe.
Thank you, Grace.
Let's all watch Heather take a bite.
Yeah, you take a bite, Heather. I'm going to talk about my second recipe.
Yes, go for it.
So this is actually a homemade granola. Yogurt parfait, really easy to do. You can get granola, but why not make your own at home here? What I've got is I've got some ingredients on this side here in front of Grace and Heather, and this is my bowl of homemade granola right there.
Yum.
What I've got is it has sesame seeds and cinnamon.
Sesame seeds.
Coconut oil. You melted the coconut oil, and then we've got some vanilla, honey, and then we're going to do some walnuts. We'll chop them up real fine. Of course, for granola, we need some oats. What I do is you mix that in a bowl, you put it on a tray, bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes until it turns nice brown, and then you can put it in a container after it cools a little bit, and it'll be ready to go. Are we wanting to try some yogurt parfait?
Oh my gosh, that biscuit tastes like amazing.
So good, isn't it? You cannot go wrong.
So good.
Easy it is. So I don't know what the easiest way. We probably don't have time for yogurt, but you want to just take a bite of it?
I think we're going to save this for later.
Okay.
Save it for later.
Okay, I got one more recipe coming.
Okay.
Save it. Egg quiche casserole that I've got.
Oh my gosh.
So
okay, he's going to stick around. We'll have all of his recipes posted at CILiving.tv, of course, after he posts them. And he always connects us on Facebook as well. So, good times.
Yeah, really good times.
Up next.